Nehemiah was an Israelite serving the king of Persia. He had great care and concern for God's people, and he firmly believed in what God can do and in the power of prayer. When Nehemiah heard about Judah's poor condition, Nehemiah was sad. The king said to Nehemiah, "Why is your face sad, seeing you are not sick? This is nothing but sadness of the hearts." Nehemiah replied, "Let the king live forever. Why should not my face be sad when the city, the place of my father's graves, lies in ruins and its gates have been destroyed by fire?" Then the king said to me, "What are you requesting?" Nehemiah prayed to the God of heaven before he replied, "If it pleases the king, and if your servant has found favor in your sight, that you send me to Judah, to the city of my father's graves, that I may rebuild it." Nehemiah asked the king to go back to Judah in order to rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and the king granted Nehemiah's request. When Nehemiah returned, he had once made all the necessary preparations for the task, and he encouraged the Jews to rebuild the wall. Under Nehemiah's leadership, various groups of builders were organized, and they all helped in rebuilding the wall. The enemies of Judah were not happy that the wall was being rebuilt, and so the Jews were persecuted and insulted. The enemies also plotted to attack and stir trouble in Jerusalem. So Nehemiah prayed to God about their enemies and asks that their insults be turned back on them. When the enemies became angrier, Nehemiah appointed half of the Jews as guards with spears, shields, bows, and armor, while the other half continued on rebuilding the wall. All of them showed their determination by not being discouraged in times of great problems and never abandoning their duty. Through God's help, they were able to quickly rebuild the wall of Jerusalem in 52 days. This event teaches us that even though we encounter problems and sufferings, God is the one who enables us to be strong and keeps us safe, like what he did to Nehemiah. If we are in need and are experiencing great problems in life, we should not be anxious. Instead, through prayers, let us ask God to grant us our needs. To watch more Bible Time, subscribe on youtube.com/INCkids. Learn more about the Iglesia ni Cristo, Church of Christ, on incmedia.org.